Hey everybody, it's Joric. Welcome back. Hope you're doing great wherever you are in the world. Several people have either commented or emailed me asking if I would make updates to if there's any new information regarding the funicular accident, the crash that happened a few days ago in Lisbon. So I wanted to get you the latest. This was just published as of this evening. Portugal time, daytime, depending on where you are in the world. If you're in North America, like I am, this is from the Air and Railway Accident Prevention Agency or group. They're the ones that kind of do the initial analysis of what they are finding. So as I'm talking through this, I'm putting this up here. It'll be a short video, but I'm making it long enough to where you can read through, as I'm talking in the background, what their initial findings are. Please note as you read through this and you view it, there'll be kind of an official report or findings in 45 days, but they are kind of confirming what some initial reports were, that cable broke, and with that there questions about the maintenance. The interesting thing about this major cable that is critical to the function of these elevators or funiculars, it's underground. So when they say that there's daily assessments or daily the opportunity for daily maintenance or things like that, they're doing visual inspections above ground of the equipment, but they're not actually going and looking at the cable and things that are underground. And with that, it looks like the cable in question its lifespan should have been twice as long as what it was before replacement. So I think it was halfway through its life cycle before routine maintenance or the maintenance schedule would be to replace it. So obviously something went very wrong here. So there will be probably questions into the manufacturer of the cable, how much actual maintenance and visual inspections were done on this cable in question, not just at the Gloria funicular, but at all of them in Lisbon. So that's something that will probably start, because right now none of the other, some people call them elevators or funiculars, they're not running and they're closed for the time being. And I think that's going to stay that way until they find out officially what went wrong and how things could be prevented. Because, for example, the other elevators in Phoenix, where I'm living, in Lisbon, those could very well have cables that are also newer or only halfway through their life cycle and may also have an issue. The other thing out there too is that, granted, the car that crashed was going at a high speed, but it didn't start at a high speed. And so what's also going to be in question here, they're going to look at, is why did the braking system, none of the braking systems worked at all. It didn't help to slow it down, stop it, or prevent anything. It was going as fast as it possibly could before it kind of crashed into the building where the subway is. So there's also going to be, I think that there's multiple issues here, multiple failures that they're going to end up finding. Now, whether they truly disclose that, who knows, because I've already had people say, well, it's an accident, no one's to blame. There certainly are several places, probably everyone's to blame, but no one's going to take accountability or responsibility or blame. It's probably going to take a lot of the families probably seeking damages and suing the carriage company, Caris, the third-party maintenance company, maybe the manufacturers of the brakes and this cable, maybe the government itself. I mean, who knows where that stuff can go. But I wanted to give you the latest and greatest. So this is what has come through, what they've published initially, so that you can see for yourself what is going on. I just wanted to get this information out for everyone, because it's a developing situation. Mostly tourists, not all. There were some locals on here, and obviously there was a Portuguese worker that was working the car perished. But as people look to go to Lisbon, this is one of the things that people want to queue up and do. So you're not going to be able to do this for the foreseeable future. I would think that they won't have the trams running again until there's an official report and probably a thorough maintenance inspection of the other elevators, as looking underground at the cable and see what's going on with the cable below, and then also figuring out why the brake system didn't work. And once they come up with that, and if they put a plan in place, then they'll open up the other elevators. But I think it's going to be some time before that takes place. So if you're going to be traveling to Lisbon and you want to utilize one of these, it's just not going to be an option. And we'll see what comes from the official report. I'm hopeful that they do explain fully what took place, and then also identify either who, meaning individuals or companies or agencies, that could have prevented this. So we'll see what happens. I know several people have already said it's not our fault. There's no one to blame here. But this wasn't an act of God. This wasn't All Saints Day, where you have a tsunami because of an earthquake. This isn't that. This is definitely someone or some people that bleeped this up, and it's hopefully there'll be some resolution, so that as they open up the other elevators, and there are several of these systems throughout Europe, that I hope all of them are pausing and doing a thorough maintenance inspection on all of them, because this isn't a Portuguese thing or a Lisbon thing. This is every place that has this type of system. They really need to stop and assess it. I equate it much like when an aircraft goes down, whether it be an Airbus or a Boeing. Often they will ground a fleet or a certain type of plane until they're able to assess what went wrong and what could be fixed. So just again, as more information comes out, as investigations bear some fruit as to what goes on, I'll post videos and let you know what's happening. As always, thank you so much for watching, and enjoy your travels.